you can't tell by the title of my video, I am headed off to boot camp with LModelz. I kind of hinted at this back in my progressive lunch video, so if you haven't watched that, go check it out. There's a lot of other juicy life updates in that video. It is I posted it kind of towards the end of last year. So yeah, it is just a little after 7 in the morning. I woke up at 5:30 so I could get everything ready. I packed a really healthy lunch and made myself a smoothie and toast for breakfast. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do, but I'll try to do as much as possible. So I'll keep you updated on that. But for now, I just have to drive downtown. It's only about a 15-20 minute drive, which is really nice. So if you want to follow along with me on my weekend with LModelz, just keep watching. So right now is my lunch break. I wasn't able to film while in there, but basically we just did a little rundown, talked about the industry in general, and we did some runway walking, which was really fun. Just practiced the different exercises and different models that have modeled for LModelz in the past, or like still model with LModelz. Came and spoke to us, and it was really neat. So right now I am on our way to our next shooting location. We're going to a studio in Carmel, Indiana. So I am meeting up with some new friends I've made, and we're gonna get something to eat. So that's what I'm doing, that's where I'm headed. So far I'm holding up pretty well. I'm a little tired and I didn't have much time for snack time, so I'm starving. Yeah, that's it. I will update you when I'm done with the day or before that if I have a chance. Alright, so that was the end of day one. I'm finally finished for the day. I'm pretty tired, but I think I held up pretty well considering my circumstances. So basically after lunch, it was 2 shoots, 1 editorial and 1 commercial. And we just like split up, and half the group was going to editorial, half the group was going to commercial. So they just did a certain amount of shots and then we rotated. Well, I was in the editorial group first, and I put on the outfit that one of the managers picked out for me, and I put it on, went to the director of the agency. She's like, I was like, okay. I was the only one that went through the wardrobe they had there, because we were supposed to provide all of our outfits for the shoots. I mean, I changed probably 4 times, and then they were like, the hair is not it. So I got people trying to put my hair up in a bun, but my flyaways, my baby hairs everywhere. So some girl had to give me her helmet hairspray, and then they were like, the makeup isn't done. And I was like, okay. One of the girls I met gave me her eyeshadow palette, so I started like throwing stuff on, and they're like, nah, not enough, and you need lipstick. So I am panicking at this point. Most of the people have already done their first shoot at this time. I hadn't even done anything. So I keep panicking. Girls are starting to actually finish. They've been through both rounds. And this girl's like, okay, I'll help you with your makeup. She has my eyeshadow. There's a lot of bronzer everywhere. And then finally, this probably was like a 30-40 minute process by the time I got my outfit picked out, my makeup done, my hair plastered up in a bun, and yes, everybody was done by that point, and I hadn't even started either of my 2 shoots. So everybody got to watch me do my editorial shoot. And then when I was done, it was time to do my commercial shoot. And everybody was just told to go home, and I was there with the people in charge and the photographers, and I was so flustered. The one complaint I got from both shoots was that I wasn't changing up my look enough. I was looking in one place too much, I wasn't moving my legs. So basically all I'm saying is I was the only mess in there. I was an absolute mess. Literally every single girl helped me in some way, which was amazing. I was just like, just breathe. And everyone's like, you look amazing, sweetie. And I was like, oh, thank you. Can you tell I'm a mess? I'm literally a mess. And even the girl that was doing my commercial shoot, she's like, it's okay. Just like calm down. And I I couldn't. I think I did horrible. End of story. Half of my day was a disaster. I'm so grateful for everybody that helped me, and I feel like I handled as best I could. Honestly, I could have cried, but I didn't. So I'm proud of myself for that. I seriously felt like I was on an episode of America's Next Top Model, and I would have been in the bottom 2 for the way I handled things. I don't think I handled things badly. I just felt bad, and I kept apologizing. They're like, what is there to apologize about? And I'm like, a lot. I'm glad day 1's over. I'm so grateful for this opportunity I've had, and I can't wait for day 2. Alright, good morning. It's day 2 of LModelz BOOTCAMP. Really all I'm feeling is tired. I'm a little sore from my run yesterday that I went on after I got back, because if you couldn't tell, I was very scatterbrained, so I felt like a run was something I needed to really ground myself and clear my mind. So I'm really glad I did that, but I didn't stretch very well afterwards, so a little sore. But I really don't have any other updates. I think today's schedule is pretty similar to what it was yesterday. Runway in the morning, a couple shoots after lunch. So I'm just gonna get to the agency. It's currently 6:57 and bring it on, day 2. Woo! So sorry I didn't get to update you on my lunch break. We only had half hour, and I was trying to like shove the food that I packed for my lunch into my mouth as fast as I could. So here I am. It's the end of day 2, meaning it's over. Model camp is over. I'm very overwhelmed, if you can't tell. It was definitely a mentally and physically exhausting weekend, but it was a blast. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I'm gonna miss all the girls because they were so encouraging, and we all just got super close, even though it was only 2 days. I really wanted to cry when we were leaving. I was like, oh my gosh, don't leave, because like some people live out of state or just aren't from around here. I'm just gonna miss everybody. Overall, I definitely wasn't the best there. There was some people who had a little more experience. This was really the first experience I had for modeling, like real modeling. Like I've modeled for fun with my friends when I was like a preteen in my backyard, but this is the first legit modeling experience. So I think everything went as well as it could have. I'm so thankful for the experience I had, and I'm very grateful that I did it. But yeah, that's really all. I hope you enjoyed the little footage I was able to get, and if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I know I really didn't cover much other than like kind of how I feel or felt during the weekend. So if you have any questions, let me know. I also learned a lot. We did a lot of talks and just like learning about the modeling industry in general. So we did a lot of that. So I have a pretty good baseline of what goes on in the industry. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and live your dreams, whatever it may be. Bye.